Hi, Jeff Gibbard of Social Media Philanthropy here. I just want to do a take two on my video post about Klout. The first one came out kind of badly. The audio was poorly synced. So I'm going to make my second attempt at this video more succinct and brief. I read a blog this morning that informed me that Klout had made some changes to their service. I popped over to Klout, noticed some of the scores of people on my network had dipped or changed, and I went over to the blog to read a little bit more about it and become more informed about the changes. What I found most interesting was not that the scores changed or why they were changing or whatever. Ultimately, I think Klout is a benchmark. It's something, kind of is what it is. I think you should take it at face value. What I found interesting was that in the comments of the blog, talking about the changes, there were people who were really angry, and they were just spewing off about how upset they were of all the time that they put into influencing their Klout score and finding ways to make their Klout score go up and all of this sort of, quite frankly, all of this garbage. If your main priority is to raise your Klout score, and you're using social media for business purposes, I think that you are fundamentally missing the point. Your priorities are out of whack. The Klout score is a general measurement over factors of activity on certain networks and how people react to it. It has some insight into what topics you generally talk about, but it is a general measure. And if you are tweeting more because you want your Klout score to go up rather than tweeting more because you have more connections in which to engage, or relationships to build, or value to provide, or meaningful content to share with an audience you're trying to influence, if you're doing it instead to raise your Klout score, you are so misguided in what your in your ability to actually accomplish what your goals probably are. Influencing a Klout score means nothing. What means something in social business is using these tools in which to make new relationships with your audience, gain valuable insight from your customers, get more referrals, get more revenue. That's what's important. If you're doing this to raise your Klout score, I just don't think that you're playing the right game. I mean, it's fine if you want to do that, but just understand that you are playing a game to raise a score that fundamentally doesn't do anything to bring you business. What will bring you business is doing the work, is putting out meaningful content, is engaging with people, it's building relationships. It's meeting people in real life. It's actually being influential to a specific group that you're trying to influence, rather than just trying to influence the entire web for the sake of a Klout score. Klout has big holes in its platform, in its ability to measure influence. And if you recognize that and you take it at face value, you're going to be better off in the long run than if you are trying to just build up your ego because you have a high Klout score. Because you're not going to be able to wear that as a badge of honor around and be taken seriously. If you want to be taken seriously, go do the work. Your Klout score will probably reflect it, but stop putting your time and effort into it. Instead, do the work. That's all I have to say. And if you'd like to comment on this, if you vehemently disagree with me and you do think Klout is important, please, I invite that dialogue. But I really don't think that there are people out there that are getting business because of their Klout score. I think they're getting business because they're doing the work, and their Klout score raises because of it. That is all. Take care.